Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and welcome. Today we're going to tackle a really critical challenge that I know teams all across the kingdom are facing, and that's how to lock down safety and boost efficiency during those everyday maintenance tasks. Now, it's a problem with some seriously high costs, but the good news is there's a complete solution, and we're going to walk through it together right now.
So here's our game plan. First, we're going to pinpoint a common but pretty dangerous problem you see out in the field. Then, we'll dig into the real costs, not just for safety, but for your operations of ignoring it. After that, we'll introduce the specific engineered fix. And then, and this is the most important part, we're going to show you exactly why partnering with us at AskA Solution is your absolute key to long-term success and, honestly, peace of mind.
All right, let's get right into it. We're starting with the challenge itself, and it's all about those hidden risks, the ones that are lurking in the jobs your teams do day in and day out.
So let me ask you a direct question. When your crew is out there, maybe on a rig or in the middle of a plant, how are you really protecting them? When they have to get their hands on a heavy, awkward component like a choke valve, what's the procedure? Are the methods you're using today actually safe? Or are they just, well, the way it's always been done?
Because here's the bottom line. The old way, the manual handling of these parts, usually just by hand, it exposes your most valuable asset, your people, to some pretty significant risks. And the thing is, they are completely preventable. It's a common practice that is, let's be honest, fundamentally unsafe and just not efficient.
Now, let's really look at what happens when things go wrong. Because the consequences of this unsafe practice, they're severe. We're talking about the high cost of failure. And believe me, it goes way beyond a simple incident report. This hits your bottom line hard.
And this right here breaks down the real cost of trying to do it cheap. Just look at this. First, you're looking at serious hand, finger, and back injuries, the kind that lead to lost time incidents. Then there's the damage to your expensive equipment. Dropping a valve can instantly wreck critical threads and sealing surfaces. And what does that lead to? Unplanned operational downtime. We all know how much that costs per hour. And maybe most importantly, it's often a direct violation of the hands-free safety policies that are an absolute must on so many sites, especially for Aramco contractors.
And this just shows you the difference perfectly. It's night and day. On the left, that's the old way, bare hands. It's a one-way ticket to crush points, bad posture, and drop damaged equipment. It's unsafe and it's non-compliant, period. But on the right, you have the engineered solution. It keeps hands completely out of the danger zone, it promotes the correct lifting posture, it secures the valve for controlled lift. It is simply a superior engineering control. We're not just preventing an accident, we're upgrading the entire work process.
So, that brings us right to the solution. Let's take a look at the specific tool that was designed from the ground up to eliminate these risks for good. The Manual Lifting Handling Aid, or as it's better known, the Choke Valve Sling.
So what is it exactly? Well, think of it as a specialized CE-marked tool that has been precisely engineered for one job, and one job only, to let two people safely and manually handle a choke valve, preventing the exact hand and back injuries we were just talking about. This isn't some generic sling. It's a purpose-built safety solution.
Now, for all the engineers watching, let's geek out on the specs for a second. The working load limit is 50 kilograms, which is right in that sweet spot for manual handling. But look at this. The factor of safety is greater than 10-to-1. That is a massive, massive safety margin built right in. That gives you and your team absolute confidence. It's made from tough polyester webbing, it's fully CE marked, and here's a critical point. This is strictly for manual handling. It is not designed for mechanical lifting.
Okay, so the product is fantastic, no question. But that brings us to what I believe is the most important part of this entire conversation. We truly believe that the right supplier is even more important than the right product. This is what we call the AskA Partnership Advantage, and it's really what sets us apart.
Let's be real. You could probably find this sling from a few different places. The product is out there. But when you partner with us, with AskA Solution, you're not just buying a product, you are investing in a complete solution. And even more than that, you're investing in long-term peace of mind for your entire operation. So how do we deliver that peace of mind? We do it through our full turnkey service model. We don't just drop a box at your gate and leave. No. First, we supply the genuine, certified product right from our local inventory so you get it fast. Second, our expert engineers can handle the installation and commissioning for more complex systems. Third, and this is huge, we provide proper training so your team knows exactly how to use these tools correctly and safely. And finally, we are your lifetime local support partner right here in the kingdom for any service or maintenance you'll ever need. And our guarantee is really simple. We are an Aramco-approved supplier, and we are ISO certified. That's your seal of approval, your assurance that we meet the highest standards for quality and safety in the kingdom. We provide top-quality, genuine products backed by real, local engineering support. That's how we give you the best value. We deliver everywhere in KSA, from Dammam to Jeddah and everywhere in between. And maybe the most important thing, we have local expertise. We live here, we work here, we understand your unique challenges.
So let's just bring this all together. When you choose to work with us, you're not just hiring a supplier. You are choosing your complete local partner. You are making a strategic investment in the reliability and the safety of your operations for years to come. If you only remember one thing from our time together, please let it be this. Don't just buy a product. Anyone can sell you a product. Instead, invest in a complete solution from an Aramco-approved partner who is 100% committed to your success, right here in Saudi Arabia. So yes, get this essential safety tool, but get it with the backing, with the expertise, and with the dedicated long-term local support that only we at AskA Solution can provide.
Shukran for your time. We're ready to help you take your operational safety and efficiency to the next level. Please contact us today for a technical consultation. We look forward to partnering with you.